Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. At the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in the Bronx, Ziggy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Woodruff deals. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, that's 1. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Yanks held in check, and they're down 2-0. Back here in New York, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman,
Caleb Durbin.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1 out. Base is empty. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
Set for the bottom of the third. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Falling behind 2-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's a little high, and it's 2-2. Out to center. Yelich should have it. And that ends the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, Andrew Vaughn. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Swings through that.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Now, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Freed out of the stretch, fires.
That's outside.
Frelick, the runner at first with 2 gone. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Freed, keeping him close. Runner on the move. Popped up to the left into foul ground. McMahon makes the play, and that is that. Milwaukee leads one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Outside corner, there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That misses, and that's ball 2. And that's outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Rips one to right. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bellinger up to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here on opening day. Next offering is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ripped to short. Slings to first, and Bellinger is out.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just off the inside edge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Next pitch is outside. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Runner at second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. His first homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
He steps into the box. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there.
One ball,
and the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
Outside.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out to short, Ortiz. Jumps, throws, and it beats him. What a play. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Next offering upstairs.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ortiz digs in now. And there's the strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Man at second. In the dirt.
The count's full.
In the dirt. And ball four, two aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And a count 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham in position. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Here's the third baseman. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now in the Bronx, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Trent Grisham. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there, and that one is gone. He shoots one out to right. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Inside, just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gloves it on the dive, and they get the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ben Rice. The 1-1. That smash towards center. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. The 2-1. On the ground, Ortiz throws to first, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. The changeup missing, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is filled up. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at-bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled. He did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Fried will give way, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Fernando Cruz.
Number 63.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sal Frelick now at the plate. Righty delivers. That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Next pitch is downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That catches the corner. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching for
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And there's 1 away. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Up the middle. Terang over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be, so let's kick.
What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter and just trying to yank it over the right field wall?
I don't think I needed to be tempted to do that. I think that's all I was, trying to do because I didn't have a whole lot of power.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
You have to try to stay within your approach, but you do know that, hey, if you pull something, there's a good chance of it getting out. One thing for me, over the years, watching how right-handed hitters have tailored and changed their swing so that they could take advantage of the dimensions in right.
And there's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Look at Derek Jeter. He's a classic example of someone that wasn't looking to pull the ball, but he could hit some home runs to right field, so was able to flex the muscles at times. But a lot of his 3,000-plus base hits were hit the opposite way in both the old ballpark and here in the newer Yankee Stadium.
Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 12, Chris Risha.
City gon' die, so you better buzz. When you see it really on the
in the dirt, blocked. Two on, 2 outs. The other way, and foul ball. Stays alive. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 2.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, 2 outs. Ryan McMahon, the next to hit. Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And delivers outside. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Walker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here is Hoskins.
The designated hitter, Reese Hoskins.
There's the swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to Goldie. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. The Yanks trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to Jazz. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force.
Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Bednar also throwing. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jared Koenig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Hard hit to third. In time to Vaughn. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Dives. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, David Bednar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1-2 to Contreras. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. On to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And the batter now, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder,
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Next to hit, Sal Frelick. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The tying run at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Big at-bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate. In safely with a 2-out triple. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. David Bednar will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luke Weaver.
Number 30, Luke Weaver.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Goes down looking. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. All even at 5 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Abner Uribe.
Number 45.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Abner Uribe.
Just
Ball
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Nick Mears getting loose out there. Fair ball. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And that one missing low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Freeland raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at-bat.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball,
Definitely
2
a
strikes.
strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one just misses.
And that's